Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all good. In today's video, we are going to discuss basic and introduction about the Danish language. The main discussion will cover what is the language and how to learn it, modules and time span of the covering language, how to study in Denmark, and especially how to study it outside of Denmark before coming here. First of all, I would like to tell you about my personal bad experience that I could not do it before coming to Denmark. It was mostly because I found some people around me who told me, or you can say advise me, not to do it before coming, which is totally wrong, and I would disagree with it. I would say if any one of you have learned language before moving to Denmark, kindly comment below in my video and enlighten us and my viewers about your experience. Additionally, I have seen some of my friends, they learn it online before coming here and they passed first module here. Yeah, this is very encouraging that if you learn from the your home country, start of the basic of the Danish language, and then you move here and give directly the module 1 exam and you just pass it. It is very good thing. So it's your personal experience, or I can say if you are new, it's your personal decision. But my advice is, when you receive DPSA approval as a doctor, I would say start learning language and try to do it as much as possible from your homeland. So let's start about the Danish language. Danish language courses are basically divided into 3 type of courses: PD1, PD2 and PD3, or Danish language course 1, 2 and 3. I'm going to tell you through a website new in Denmark. You can go by yourself and check by yourself what is all about, but here I will give you the main idea. So Danish language courses for newly arrived adult foreign nationals are offered at language centers located nationwide throughout the country. Here, instructions in Danish language and culture is provided to help recently arrived foreign nationals operate in Danish workplaces and society. So this is the good thing, that you not only learn language but also you will be learning their culture, and which is very much a good thing to learn, because when you are living in a country, of course you have to learn their culture. The Danish language courses are, as I told you, 3 courses. Danish course 1 is for students who have no or poor educational background. Danish course 2 for students who have a short educational background. And Danish 3 course is for those who have lower or upper secondary or higher educational background, or you can say who are professionals. So this is Danish course 3, which is for the doctors. Number 3 Danish language course are divided into 6 modules and can be completed with a Danish language exam at the end of these modules. Now I am showing you a picture in which these 3 modules are shown in their comparison, that how they are different. You can easily see that Danish 1 course is very like basic type, and Danish 2 is in the intermediate, and Danish 3 is very advanced, and you can check this that it's very extensive. PD2 module 6 is equal to PD3 5 module. And for a doctor, you have to do PD3, this one in the blue color, and you complete this up till module 5, and then you will give the exam, prove ETANS 3. This is at the level of B2. Module 6 in the PD3 is for those who are going to study in university, or either if anyone of you want to learn further, they are welcome to learn this. But for doctors, the required language is POV ETANS 3, module 5 up till module 5, and then they will give the test. Now I will tell you according to DPSA language test requirement for doctor. As you know, to work in the Danish healthcare system, you will be required to demonstrate proficiency in Danish language. This means that you have the ability to understand, speak, read and write Danish at a certain level. To demonstrate your Danish language proficiency, you need to pass the language test, which I told you, Danish 3 exam. This test consists of both written and oral sections that assess reading comprehension, written communication and oral communication. You must pass the oral communication test and achieve a minimum score of 10. So this is the requirement for passing oral communication exam. In the written comprehension and written communication test, you must obtain a minimum score of 7 in each. It means that both for written and reading section, you need to take a minimum score of 7 in each. This test, which is a Danish 3 exam, is taken at various language centers in Denmark, and it is held twice a year in May or June, and November or December. Here, I would like to tell you that although the passing scores in this exam is 2 out of 12, but as you know, you are becoming a doctor here, and doctor should be having a high proficiency of language. That's why they have set these high standard for passing language for doctors to make them more affluent and efficient in their interaction with their patients. This is the future thing. We are just discussing the basic. You are watching the video because you are at the start of learning language, but this is just to give you an idea that which exam you have to give and what should be your passing score to become a doctor here. So this information I have given you about passing is from DPSA website. Now I am going to tell you about the language center, which language centers you can join in the Denmark, and if you are outside Denmark before coming to Denmark, how you can start studying language. So first of all, we can discuss the second option, that before coming to Denmark, how you can study Danish language. For this, when I was looking for courses in Danish language, I could not find any of the course in my country. Believe me, it was really very disappointing for me that I could not find a single good option to study or to start Danish language. But you are lucky that I have compiled some sources or some websites through which you can start studying language, and the good thing is that these sources are authentic sources. And this was my problem, that I could not find even a single course in my country, and not only a course in my country, I was totally blind that what should I study and from where should I go to learn Danish language. So this is also available on the Life in Denmark website, and for DPSA, about DPSA, it says that there are language centers you can join, but these language center mostly require CPR, Danish education centers, and you should be over 18 years old and should have a residence permit and a social security number, which is CPR number, which you will have it when you come to Denmark. If you meet these requirements, then you should be entitled to follow these courses, and you will be learning Danish language freely. But before coming to Denmark, if you want to learn, you have to pay fees to learn the Danish courses. For this thing, I am sharing some of the links which offer online courses, and these are authentic websites, authentic courses or schools of the Denmark. You can tell them that you are going to move to Denmark soon, so you want to study advance, and I know that they have a lot of online courses, and you can join them if you pay them as a private student. And once you will come here, you are allowed to join one of them, and it's free. Yes, Danish language in Denmark is free for the first time. If you want to, you just need to submit 2,000 kroner, which is security deposit, and once you will pass the exam, you will be returned with this amount. But you need to pass all the modules, and you need to attend the classes for this amount to be returned to you. In the Denmark, you will check that this is UC plus and study school and speak school and Claves. These four I know personally, and they are the best schools. You can join any of them, and before coming to Denmark, you will find their online courses. You can visit their websites. I will share these websites in the description of my video, and you can check them. I know personally 2 of my friends, they have studied module 1 exam or book, and they have passed module 1 and they started here from module 2. So this is totally feasible and doable. If they can do, you can also do. You just need to make up your mind and start studying. Also, here I would like to tell you about the book, which is mostly given here for the preparation in the start, which is Povitel Dansk, and I'm showing you its picture. This is the book you can purchase online in the PDF form, and you can start studying that book. You can also start Danish language through Duolingo app or similarly other few apps, but I don't like them personally. People say that they are good apps for learning language. Yes, they are good for those who are going to learn it just to survive here, but you are going to learn it to be a doctor here. So I think for the start it's good, like when you are coming here, like you don't want to study a lot, but after coming here I don't think so they does help a lot. So now I have told you about the websites, about the famous schools, about the book which you can study before coming or after coming here, before applying for a CPR. So you just involve in the study and start following your dreams and make them fulfill. If you have any question regarding language, you can ask me in the comments. And also, I would love to hear about your experiences. Keep sharing your experience in the comment. And I would like to interview some of you if anyone of you want to share his or her personal experience regarding Denmark or regarding authorization or language, anything you want to share with me or with our viewers, you can comment and I will get back to you. I hope you are liking my video. Keep watching and keep asking or commenting. We need your feedback. I hope these videos are going to help you in some way. So keep watching my channel. Take care. Allah Hafiz.